Hi there again. My name is Jon Mills. I am the Drunken Nerd Painter. So real quickly, let me go over what we're going to paint here today. I'm seeing a mystic fucking forest. Lots of blues and greens and reds and shit like that. Up here at the top, I'm seeing some type of cave. Alright? Right below the cave, I'm seeing some type of water source like a river or a lake or some shit. At the bottom of that, right on the edge of the water, I'm going to have a hot-ass naked woman just laying out right here. Down here, I'm going to have some badass warriors staring at her. And then all around here, I'm going to put in like fucking badass trees and all kinds of crazy shit. Fucking fairies floating around. I think it's going to be awesome. So I hope you have your beer and your paintbrushes ready. Let's do this shit. Hey there again, everybody. This is Big Sexy Jon Mills, also known as Big Oak, also known as the Drunken Nerd Painter. Just sipping on a Keystone Light while I watch what we do here today. Now, I would tell you where the inspiration for this particular painting came from, but I'll be damned, I can't fucking remember. Maybe I was too fucked up. Who knows? But anyway, we started with a black canvas, and if it looked a little shiny or weirder right now, that's because I'm using glossy black as my background. I thought that'd give a little bit more of a sparkle to it whenever it's done. But anyway, this painting ended up turning out pretty good, I believe. I really enjoyed it, really liked it. We're using acrylic paint again, by the way. Our last painting we used oils, but we're using acrylic paint in this one. And that night, I'll have to watch and see what I was drinking, but I was either drinking Keystone or I was drinking Coors Light, one or the other. I can't fucking remember. Now, like I said, right here, we're just exploding in our water line. And I'm putting a little bit of green in there. I thought that would do nicely. We're just dipping our palette knife in some white, and we're just cutting in some water lines to give a little bit of an illusion of flowing water. Now, this particular day, if I remember correctly, I was during the course of the day I was filming my gaming episode, the Street Fighter 2 episode. And then come that night, I still had a lot of energy in me, so I figured, fuck, let me paint a picture. That's why I'm just kind of wearing a t-shirt and shit. I didn't really bother to get dressed or anything for this. But goddamn, that was a good fucking day. I really enjoyed that Street Fighter episode. I think it turned out real good, in my opinion. Is that a big ass tree in the background? Is that a fucking cave? Who knows? And for this particular painting, I was actually using a different acrylic paint than I normally use, and it was a lot stiffer. Well, not a lot, but it was a little bit stiffer, firmer than what I'm used to, and I really enjoyed using that, and I'm actually going to start just using that from now on. Explode some vines in here. Let me tell you something, with the power of alcohol and your imagination, you can achieve anything. You can paint this shit, no problem. most important thing I can teach you about painting is just paint what the hell you want. You know, a lot of people get caught up in fucking painting what they think people want to see or painting something they've seen before. Fuck that shit. Paint what you want to see. I want to see a big ass titty lady out in the fucking swamp. That's what I want to see. So I paint it. You should do the same thing. Don't just paint what you think people want to see or what you've seen a million times. Paint what the fuck you want to see. And we do no tracing of patterns in my style. No fucking tracing of patterns. You fucking just do that shit. That's where the alcohol comes in. It gives you the courage. It gives you the spirit. It gives you the heart. So the next time you pick up a paintbrush, have you a drink next to you. You get nervous? Have another sip. That's how we do it in the Jon Mills style. We just got this sexy bitch just laying out in the middle of the swamp. We're exploding some high heels on her. Because fuck, I think that's hot. Now right here we're just throwing some hair on her. Hair's turned out pretty good. I wanted kind of a silver color to it. I don't really know. A little bit of yellow highlights. Now right here I'm doing the shadowing for the bottom of her tits. And all I'm doing is I'm putting in a little bit of a darker color, a transparent color, and rubbing it out. Now these are some fucking like mystic trees and shit. Real good stuff. I don't remember what colors I used here, but it was probably a little bit of white and maybe a little bit of burnt umber and some red. Fuck, I don't remember. But they turned out real fucking good. And then right here, I'm just dipping my palette knife in like a white or a bluish white color. I'm tapping the canvas and I'm spreading it out using the knife. And oddly enough, I wasn't as tore up painting this as I normally am. Like I said, I filmed this more than a week ago, so it's hard to remember everything that I did and what was going on. But I do remember the fact that, you know, I was a little bit more sound of mind. And the painting turned out good despite the fact that I didn't have much alcohol in me, which is very surprising. That's rare. You got to have a lot of alcohol with my style in order to be able to create something of any significance. And this one turned out really good. I'm very proud of it. And this is just our warrior fucking staring at the big tit lady. You know, to me it looks like a trap. I don't know. Maybe I hope he doesn't fall for the trick, you know? But who knows what happens. This is a still frame in some type of event that happened. Because it seems to me like she's trying to trick his ass. And then right here, while the paint is still wet, I got my fan brush, I dipped in a little bit of white, and I just pulled down on his hair to create some lines and some texture. And it turned out real fucking good. And just like our lady in the blue dress, I threw some fucking fairies in there. And you're gonna see something again that I've started using. You saw it in my last painting, the oil painting I did. We're just gonna end up using a toothbrush. I'm thinning out some yellow paint, and I'm pushing the toothbrush on there, and I'm flicking it on there to create some dust and sparkles and shit. It's highly, highly effective and really, really works good. And it just squirts and ejaculates everywhere. It's all at random. So it's a good fucking technique. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you have a dream in your heart and you want to put it on canvas, just fucking do it. That's what I do. I'm the Drunken Nerd Painter. Have a nice day.